However, the Kohanim, who are Leviim, and the descendants of Zadok, who took care of the sanctuary when the people of Israel went astray from me, they are the ones who will approach me and serve me. It is they who will attend me and offer me the fat and the blood, says Adonai Elohim. They will enter my sanctuary, approach my table to minister to me and perform my service. Once they enter the gates of the inner courtyard, they are to wear linen clothing. They are not to wear any wool while serving at the gates of the inner courtyard or inside it. They are to wear linen turbans on their heads and linen underclothes on their bodies. And they are not to wear anything that makes them sweat before going out to the people in the outer courtyard. They are to remove the clothes in which they minister, lay them in the holy rooms, and put on their outer clothes, so that they won't transmit holiness to the people by means of their clothing. They are not to shave their heads or let their hair grow long, but must keep their hair carefully trimmed. No Kohen is to drink wine when he enters the inner courtyard. They may not marry a widow or a divorcee, but must marry virgins descended from the house of Israel, or a widow whose deceased husband was a Kohen. They are to teach my people the difference between holy and common, and enable them to distinguish between clean and unclean. They are to be judges in controversies, and they are to render decisions in keeping with my rulings. At all my designated festivals they are to keep my laws and regulations, and they are to keep my Shabbats holy. They are not to come to any dead person, because this would make them unclean. However, for father, mother, son, daughter, brother, or sister who has had no husband, they may make themselves unclean. After a Kohen has been purified, he is to wait 7 days. Then, on the day he enters the sanctuary, when he goes into the inner courtyard to minister in the sanctuary, he is to offer his sin offering, says Adonai Elohim. The inheritance is to be this: I myself am their inheritance. You are not to grant them any possession in Israel. I myself am their possession. They are not to eat the grain offerings, sin offerings, and guilt offerings, and everything in Israel devoted to God will be theirs. The first of all the first fruits of everything, and every voluntary contribution of everything from all your offerings will be for the Kohanim. You are also to give the Kohen the first of your dough, so that a blessing will rest on your house. The Kohanim are not to eat anything, bird or animal, that dies naturally or is torn to death.